you stop and take a little time out with me? Just take 5.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've just removed everybody else on the podcast for this. I need y'all's undivided attention for this. All right. I need you to hear me one-on-one while we do this. Normally, I don't. But I made another slide. Y'all knew it was coming. Y'all knew this was coming. So, let's talk about Trae Young. All right. Julian tried to mention it a little bit, but he didn't put the proper magnifying glass that needs to be put on this because it's absolutely crazy. And it's egregious that he was left off of the Eastern All-Star reserves. Let's get into it, shall we? Trae Young, in this season, 42 of the 47 games the Hawks have played, he's been there. He's been there for his team in the trenches all year. 27 points per game flat, but after last night, it's probably a bit higher. All right? 42% from the field. It's all right. It's good. Okay? 37% from three. That's great. All right? 86 from the free throw line. It could be better, but still great. All right? Now he's averaging 11 assists per game. Second in the NBA. But he's probably first because Tyrese Halliburton's falling off with the injury. All right? 1.4 steals per game. He doesn't play defense. That's his career high. All right? He's very active on the defensive end. But let's look at the totality of this. We have to look at where he ranks in the league in these particular categories. He's first in total assists. Okay? That's why the assist title is going to be in jeopardy. He has the most assists in the National Basketball Association. All right? He's 10th in points per game and 11th in total points. 8th in steals per game. So he's top 10 in assists, points, and steals. This is our point guard. All right? He's the only player in the NBA that's doing that right now. The only one. So I have to ask you all, why is he not an all-star? Is it because of team success? Is it because he's not efficient as some of these other players? Is it because of his lack of defensive ability? Is it because he's not popular and there's media politics that are keeping him from shining like he should? Let's get into it. Team success, right? Team success, right? This is Steph Curry, the golden boy, the assassin, babyface assassin. They're averaging the same 27. Steph is doing it more efficiently. He does that. I get it all. But he doesn't have the 11 assists. All right? The rebounds are the same, and Trae Young's more active defensively. Look at the record. Steph Curry is an all-star, and Trae Young is not. That is egregious. It can't be because of the team success. You know why? Because they're 12th in the West, Steph Curry. They're out of the play-in. You know what I mean? If the season ended today, they would be in Cancun. It's crazy. Let's talk about efficiency. Last year, Trae Young was a snub. He didn't make it. He did not make the All-Star game. And they told the fans, it's because he was having a down shooting year. Well, now you bring up the 3-point percentage a couple more percentiles. Still doesn't make it. Okay, but who did make it? Damian Lillard. All right? Playing off of Giannis Antetokounmpo and Chris Middleton and the whole bit. All right? He's shooting better from the field, and he's shooting better from three. And after last night, it's probably more egregious. It can't be the efficiency, can it? How could it? How could it be? Let's talk about defense. Trae Young doesn't play defense, right? I linked that article for y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and send that in the group chat so y'all can go ahead and read about it. Atlanta Hawks guard Trae Young was diagnosed with a concussion after leaving Saturday's game, lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Young left the game with 8:43 remaining after taking a charge from the Cavaliers' Isaac Okoro, a forward, to his 6'1" body, getting hit in the face by an inverted elbow. This is our best player taking charges on our role guys. He's a winning player. Let's talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Top 10 in deflections per game and in the totals. All right. No, it's not a great defensive team, but I mean, my God, we're third in charges drawn. And Trae Young leads the Atlanta Hawks in charges drawn. He's the leader. This is our best player taking charges. He's the smallest player on any floor, any court that he plays on, and he's taking charges for the team. This is a winning player. Let's keep it going. Let's talk about popularity. Look at this beautiful family. Look at this beautiful family. All right. Shelby Miller, just introduced to the world, I believe 2 months ago in December. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. All right. Let's look at the All-Star voting and how it panned out. I'm talking to you, Miles, because again, we mentioned Damian Lillard. He had more votes than him. Trae Young was number 2 in voting amongst East guards. All right. So the fans know. You don't beat me. Let's look at the tweets. Inefficient, but Damon Mitchell's efficiency is worse. It's the truth. Record, yet Bam, Paolo, LeBron are in the play-in, and Curry is the 12th seed. Curry is the 12th seed, and he's an all-star. I have to blow it up a little bit more. Trae Young is the worst defender in the NBA means you don't watch the Hawks and you listen to dummies. Trae doesn't win. Yeah, his record in the playoffs game, 13-16, never playing for a contender, never playing with another all-star, never playing with another all-NBA player. He doesn't get any award for that. Halliburton has never been in a playoff game. Brunson is 18-18, and he plays with Luka Doncic. He played with Luka Doncic. Now he plays with another all-NBA player in Julius Randle. Trae Young has the most 25-plus point per game seasons without being an all-star in NBA history. This is a historic snub. All right? I'm going to keep it going. You don't believe me. You don't believe the fans. Why don't? Let's ask the players. Ask the face of the league. I was very shocked that I woke up this morning to LeBron James tweeting out. He doesn't tweet unless it doesn't matter. All right? I got to blow this up. I don't have my glasses on, man. I got to blow it up. Trae Young is averaging 27 points per game and 10.7 assists in the league. I don't think you fully understand how great at basketball you have to be to put up those numbers as a 6'1" point guard. And he can't sniff the All-Star game. LeBron James 3. I'm not quite understanding this because it can't be about wins and losses because cats have definitely gotten in with way nastier records in the past. He's been cooking every night. Stop it. He's an all-star for sure. Something's real fishy.